The biggest shift for me was RevOps as a mindset, not just as a department or function. RevOps is like the fuel injectors in that growth engine for scaling SaaS companies. A couple of days ago, I talked about RevOps and how we're adapting as a company to stay ahead of the industry. The biggest shift for me was RevOps as a mindset, not just as a department or function. Staying focused on the customer journey as the centerpiece. And it's really easy to say, and it's much harder to do consistently. I don't know about you, but we focus and we drift. And then we focus and we drift, and we focus and we drift. And we're always trying to get back to that and keep the customer journey right there at the center of what we're doing. But it's so easy to get off track. Does that happen to you too? I shared some thinking and pivots last week. And, speaking of pivots, I think, done well, RevOps is a pivotal force in scaling businesses, especially in the B2B SaaS realm. Gone are the days when sales, marketing, customer service operated as distinct entities. RevOps emerges as a unifying force, bringing the functions into a cohesive powerhouse, driving business growth. There's so much more having them together, and what the value together, synergy, the value together is more than the sum of the parts. It is the engine under the hood of our business, fine tuning processes, aligning goals, and ensuring that every part of the customer journey is seamless, efficient, and geared towards growth. RevOps is like the fuel injectors in that growth engine for scaling SaaS companies. And here's how I see it impacting growth. One, bringing those together streamlines operations for efficiency. Capital efficient growth. It's become the latest catchphrase, replacing growth at all cost or grow or die. But RevOps brings together the disparate strands, sales, marketing, and customer service into a well-oiled machine, just like that, let's say in that engine. And by creating unified systems and processes, it eliminates redundancies, which I thought we wouldn't have any, but we certainly did. Streamlines operations, which just makes life better for all of us. But the real benefit is it leads to the consolidation leads to increased efficiency, faster response times, and a more agile approach to market changes because everybody is on the same page. Everybody's seeing things the same way. It's not a surprise to one group or another. And for a SaaS company, that means quicker adaptation to customer needs and more efficient use of resources. And those are absolutely critical value points today. The second is using data-driven insights for strategic decisions, not just having a lot of data or, we've got all this data, isn't this really cool, but actually using it to drive decisions that create the future. Because at the heart of RevOps is data. By harnessing comprehensive analytics across the customer lifecycle, RevOps provides actual insights that guide those strategic decisions. Includes everything from identifying the most effective sales channels to understanding customer usage patterns. For SaaS leaders, this means being able to anticipate market trends, optimize product offerings, and tailor customer experiences for maximum engagement and retention. One size fits one size doesn't fit everybody. And third, we create enhanced customer experiences, and that leads to higher retention. RevOps places the customer experience at the forefront. And again, yes, this is difficult to do consistently, but the payoff is there if we stick with it and commit to doing that and keeping that forefront. By aligning the goals and strategies of sales, marketing, and customer service, RevOps ensures a cohesive customer journey. And that's what we want, that seamless experience. And like I said a couple of days ago, it's the experience where we never hand them off to a stranger. I think that's really important to make that seamless all the way through, and it's memorable, it's referable, something they're like, wow, this was a great onboarding experience. This is a great sales experience. This whole thing was fantastic. I've never been through something like that before. That's the kind of thing we want. And it not only enhances their satisfaction, which of course we want that, but it builds loyalty. And in SaaS world, recurring revenue is king, and customer retention and net dollar retention are crucial for growth. So back to the big shift on my perspective, it was that RevOps is not just a function, it's a strategic mindset that positions SaaS companies for scalable and sustainable growth. By integrating operations, leveraging data, and focusing on customer experiences, putting the customer right there in the center, Great customer experiences sets your company apart and makes your business shareable, memorable, and referable. So is your business today, do you feel like it's shareable, memorable, and referable? Maybe is it as referable or memorable, shareable as stuff on the Netflix top 10 list? What would it look like if it was? And what are you doing to get there? Let me know in the comments.